Okay, I'm back again. Here's yet another video brought to you by Raining Cats and Dogs. I'm sorry, Raining Crafts and Dogs Discord server to help a member out. This one, if you see, I've already done another foundation of blue just to give us something to start with. And I've also carried my orange yarn up to here, tied it in, because I'm going to be switching out between blue and orange for these rows. You can do it, it's easy, as long as you remember which color you're working on. With the blue and the orange, it should be okay. But some patterns will say, do 2 of blue, 3 of orange, 1 of blue, 2 of orange, 1 of blue, 1 of orange, 1 of blue, 1 of orange. So you kind of have to watch it. So I'm just making up something here to show. Let's do 2 blue, 1, 2, and then you swap out your blue and bring your orange in. And then you do 2 orange. See, 1, and then 2, and then you bring your orange in again, and you grab your blue and bring that in. See? Then you're doing 2 more blue. 1, 2, but then you bring your blue underneath again. So you bring your orange, so you don't have to carry on this one because you're doing it every 2 seconds. And then just make sure you have slack. You want to have a little bit of slack in between these rows here so it works out. So then we do, what color? Make sure you have the blue on this side. Then you go orange again. So you do orange. Now this is what you would do. See, this is why I say you bring your blue or your orange in, because say I left that out and I go on my merry way and I start doing blue stitches. Yay, I'm doing blues. Yay. Oh crap, where's the orange? I need to switch out to orange now. So I do an orange, blue, grab this, and I'm like, wait, where's my orange? And it's out here. It's out here in the mess. So see how it looks messy now? Because you have accidentally left your orange. That's why you have to make sure you kind of keep track and keep your, keep whatever yarn you're wanting to put aside for the moment inside your project so it can be all in the messy zone. See, then we have it all nice and neat. So now we go back to doing the blue and calling it good to that way. Then you bring it back in, you grab it, you go back to yellow or the orange, and you go that way. Yeah, underneath it, bring the blue. Okay, so then, okay, so we did 2, let's see, 2 this way, brought the orange in, then orange. Again, these stitches are very loose because I'm kind of trying to show you. I don't know if you guys are even seeing any of these. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. So, oops. Let's try this again. Get the orange. Take your blue. Get over. And swap out. Switch over. So you have to really have your keep track of all your yarn. And there's that. Carry over. Okay. Well, I want to finish off with let's see, how many is that? Whatever. Okay. So here comes the fun part. I'm going to do... How do we want to do this? Well, I guess I want to start... We'll do 4 blue at the end, because I just got this. Now, you stick your hook in there. You're doing this. You find your yarn over. This will be the last stitch. We're ready to start with the orange for the next row. But I'm going to mark this really quick. With your pink yarn, if you can find it, in this hodgepodge of psycho mess. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, we're on to the next row. So we are going to do... Oh, make sure you have your slack here. And then orange. Orange. Where did the blue... See? 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 That's what it is. I forgot to bring the blue over, and now it's all screwed. So I have to pull out all the orange stuff. Because I forgot and went looking, and it disappeared on me. See? Right there. Fully justified in saying, you know, gotta watch your yarn then. Haha. So, do 2 oranges, then swap back over to blue. That's not it. I do single crochets too fast. Let's try this again. There. All right, now we're on to blue. 1, 2, bring the blue over, carry it over back to the orange. 2 blue, or 2 orange. 1, 2. You can see where you have to kind of keep track, huh? But you can also see why you want to, you know, just kind of keep it nice and neat in there. 1, 2. And I did it again. Here I am trying to get all fancy and show you how good I am. And I keep screwing up. Haha, that's me. Oh well. Let's try this again. But you can kind of see what's going on here, you know? Blue. Blue. And I did this for that little mermaid get up I was doing. I had a mermaid stuffed animal I made. And I had to do this for that pattern, so. Yep. Bring this over, cross it over. I hope this is helpful to some people. Hope you can see what's going on here. I want to get this one in before my husband gets home. Then go back to blue. That being stubborn. Now what did I do wrong? Oh, blue's decided to hit you right on top instead of the bottom. That's what's going on. Okay. Orange. Orange. I don't know. What color is orange? What color is this? Oh, neon orange. That could be why it looks like neon. Why did I get neon orange? Oh, I don't know. I was getting it for some reason. Maybe I just liked it. So, tuck it underneath. Grab this. Grab that. Again, this looks like a mess and it looks really loose. It's the size of your hook. That is what's causing it, and I am doing a loose stitch. I'm purposely doing loose stitch to make it one a little faster and also so you can actually see what in the world it is I'm doing. And so we're going to do the last 4 stitches here as orange because I'm going to call it good. And then we can show you what's going on. Let's see. We're going to carry that over, get the blue, so I can switch out to blue foundation like normal. But here, so here's your various. I wonder what this it looks a little weird, but so here was when you were doing, you know, just carrying it over, you know, just yarn per row, you know, if you're going to carry it up. And then where we are. And then this one was where you have all blue around except for in one specific spot, if you wanted. And then up here was where we were doing 2 orange, 2 blue, 2 orange, 2 blue. After, well, I had, this is a foundation. All this blue is right there. So it would be the 2, again, stay. We had the 2 stitches here, then the 2 oranges, the 2 blues, and then when we did our other round, we did the opposite. So, you know, you can kind of take a look here. We have, you know, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, or something like that. But you can see where it's going right there. Then here's our guiding stitch, and see how this. You can make it as long as you want and use scrap yarn for it. Let's see. And then when you're done, you just pull it out. But you can count, let's see, it'd be, how many stitches roughly? So we got 1, 2, 3, and I do this wrong all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 or 18 rows right now. I didn't mark the 10 because I forgot to because I was getting flustered with everything else. But those are some ways to do different color changes if you wanted to without having to cut the yarn. And if you take a look, see how it's kind of messy, but you're going to be sewing this up, closing it up anyway, so you'll be stuffing it full of stuff, you know, stuffing or whatever, and you might probably aren't going to be using these colors anyways, but it's a little bit neater by having it carried in the various corners like what we have right here. You can see how, you know, it's kind of carried, well, in the top row it's carried because we're doing it, but just having it transferred and tucked in underneath it, it's a little easier to carry. Like here's a good spot here. You carried the blue over and the orange so you can keep it, you know, just a little nicer and neater is all it is. And frankly, if you're doing some projects, that's the way you want to do it anyways, because I was doing this one pillow and it was of a 67 Impala from a TV show called Supernatural. and I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And she was doing color changes sometimes every other stitch, and it was driving me bat crazy because on the back it was all floppity and flippity and all that. So that's where I ended up saying screw it, and I figured out how to just tie in, carry over like this, carry the orange and the blues, only that was black and white, carry it in the back to just keep the yarn nicer. And it also does actually help with tension too by doing it that way, because it's not flopping all over the place, getting stuck on something. So anyways, that's how I do it. I'm sure there's better tutorials out there that can do it different ways or show you different ways. And somebody's racing down my street, who knows why, but there's your project. Just a little test project. You would close it up, do decreases to close it up if you wanted. I'm going to pull this yarn out because I just wanted it for testing. That's why I didn't cut it anyways, but you would just cut it, tie it, and weave it in if you're done with it. But I want to reuse this yarn, so that's why it's not cut off. So if you have any other questions or anything, let me know in the Raining Crafts and Dogs Discord server, and me or Eldritch can try and help out with that. All right, talk to you later. See you later. Bye.